Modern life is defined by noise. Every day feels like an endless cycle of notifications, opinions, and constant demands on your attention. This takes a psychological toll. You wake up exhausted before your feet even touch the floor, moving through the world feeling overwhelmed and disconnected from any sense of agency. In response to this chaos, millions have turned to a popular claim that quantum physics proves human consciousness can directly manifest and control physical reality. But is that how the universe actually works? Or are we projecting human hope onto complex equations we don't fully understand? To find where our power to change reality actually lives, we first must understand why we were so ready to believe this story. The human brain evolved to prioritize survival, not to seek out objective, factual truth. Look at how this system snaps random dots into recognizable shapes. To survive in a chaotic environment, your brain acts as a pattern-making machine, forcing connections onto random events to create a sense of certainty. A mind overwhelmed by unpredictability will grab onto any pattern that offers a sense of control. This biological drive explains why we so readily adopt superstitions disguised as quantum science. Our drive for certainty makes us vulnerable to misinterpreting complex science, especially if that misinterpretation promises us immediate power over our circumstances. Quantum mechanics operates outside our standard human intuition. At the subatomic scale, particles behave unpredictably, defying the logic of the physical world we experience. A century ago, experiments showed that the act of observation affects the outcome of these tiny particles. This is the exact point where popular culture hijacked the science. In the context of these physics equations, the word observer refers to a mechanical sensor, or a physical measurement process interacting with a particle wave. This mechanical definition is distinct from the pop culture idea of someone visualizing a sports car into existence with their thoughts. The math of quantum physics does not validate the manifestation trend. However, the myth survives because it points toward a different, more personal truth about human psychology. Biology is where consciousness performs its work. It actively constructs the specific internal world you inhabit every day. The reticular activating system acts as a gatekeeper. Out of millions of signals, it allows only a few to reach awareness, filtered by your beliefs and traumas. This allows two people sharing an environment to construct completely different lived realities, one highlighting opportunity, the other limitation. There is a massive distinction between controlling the physical universe and directing your own perception. You might not be a quantum architect, but your biological filters are constantly and actively constructing the world you experience. Danger lies in allowing these biological filters to run on subconscious autopilot. Over time, unexamined, repeated thoughts like, "I always fail," calcify into a rigid identity. Your brain protects these negative scripts. It prefers the predictable safety of familiar suffering over the discomfort of unknown growth. You can bypass this through metacognition, the human capacity to observe your own thoughts without immediately accepting them as reality. This is the core struggle of the mind, choosing to witness your mental patterns rather than remaining asleep inside them. By observing a thought and consciously redirecting your attention, you trigger a physical change. You weaken old neural pathways and build new ones. As you rewire those filters, the information you notice changes. When the internal observer is transformed through awareness, the life they navigate shifts as well. Changing your trajectory doesn't require a mystical shift in the universe. It happens when you use your biological capacity to witness and rewrite the stories your mind tells.
If this video added value in your life, please like, comment, and share this video, and subscribe to Mind Reprogramming.